Welcome everyone to HFN, also known as HueFin News. Today is October the 20th, 2020, and on today's video we are going to update you all on Bitcoin, give you all expectations as to whether or not this market is going to continue to go higher in price. There are some things on the price chart that we need to let you know about, but before I do, this is your first time watching our video, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Definitely want to make sure you guys stay updated on the informational price movements that we are getting from the trap, just to make sure you guys stay ahead of the game. So make sure you hit the like button, share the video, subscribe to the channel. You can join us on our website as well. We do have a community there and it is free. So all you got to do is just input your information and then you have access to our content on that particular platform. So the last time we did our video in Bitcoin or for Bitcoin was on October the 4th. Okay. So this was our expectations into the market on that particular day. We were predicting that the market trap was going to increase the value of Bitcoin. And you guys can see for yourself, this is precisely what occurred. So here we are, zooming in real quick. October the 4th is when we created this prediction. And we only expected the market hit some restriction around $11,000 for Bitcoin. So at least 3.5% profitability could have been had if you had your take profit at that location. If you're still into the market now, and let's say we wanted to get out currently to where the market is trading, would be up almost 12%. And that's from October the 4th. Okay, so that's done. That is over. We're going to get rid of it and speak on what is expected to occur into the market in Bitcoin going forward. Okay, so already, let's look at this in completion. The market in Bitcoin is doing this. All right. So let's relax. You know, you've seen a lot of people speaking on Bitcoin and how the IMF is in the stages of creating their central bank digital currencies and how that's going to be a plus for Bitcoin. The market really hasn't done anything from what occurred on the 1st of September 2020. So it took us, or the trap, this amount of days just for it to come back to where we started in September. It took this much effort and time to see the market in Bitcoin just to come up here towards $12,000 again. That lets you know how important it is to get a gauge as to how the sentiment of the market really is. Very important. So we're just consolidating. We are consolidating between $12,000 back down to $10,000. So that's a $2,000 difference between support and restriction. And here we are today. We're nearing closer to restriction. So what do you need to expect into the market for Bitcoin? What needs to be in the forefront of your mind? Are you expecting to see the market in Bitcoin go lower or higher? Because this is restriction right here. We're getting it already into the market in Bitcoin. So for us, we are expecting to see the trap lower the value of Bitcoin. It's not that difficult. It's not that hard. So we have a preconceived idea that we're looking for the market in Bitcoin to come closer to some selling. All right. Now, we're going to leave that there. Going to look at the market in Bitcoin on the 3-day time frame. And here we are. We have 12 hours and 52 minutes left before this current 3-day bar ends. And this is very strong. This current 3-day bar in Bitcoin is definitely emphasizing that at least it's going to try to tag $12,000. At least. Now, will we have enough momentum to try to break up above that particular price? Let's take a look at the 5-day and find out. The 5-day chart in Bitcoin as well is emphasizing to us strength as well. So these multiple price charts that we are gearing up for, that we're looking at, is not reflecting any weakness. So this $12,000 area may actually be broken to the upside. So when you zoom out into the market, what was the last area of restriction for Bitcoin? 12,500. So we have two restriction areas in mind already, 12,000 and then 12,500. 3-week chart, even though we got 5 days left and 13 hours, it looks good here too. The only concern would be for the market trap not being successful at breaking price in Bitcoin above $12,000. That's it. This market in Bitcoin is definitely hinting at continuing at least to go higher just a tad. So, what do you think the forecast needs to be? That is the question for you. Will we continue to see the market in Bitcoin go higher or lower? Because another thing that you can see of how the market is holding Bitcoin is right here at 11,200. It held that area of support on numerous trading days. So that tells us that we are still holding on to some strength into the market in Bitcoin, and we will be expecting for us the moving higher price. Now, caveat would be we can't break $12,000. So obviously, we would skim off just a little bit into the market for Bitcoin at $12,000. Okay. That would literally be around 1%. Now that's profit, but we are under the notion that selling can induce into the market in Bitcoin here and push us back down. So that's why we would TP the market at that particular location. Okay. Now, the next area is around 12.5. So this is what we're going to do into the market for Bitcoin right here. This is our newest forecast into the market for Bitcoin. We're going to continue to expect the currency to go higher in price. The only thing that is in our way right now is $12,000, which is why we got TP there. But we can still see the market based off these other multiple time frames, can see the market go higher in Bitcoin back up towards around 12.5. So now it's your turn. What is your forecast? What are you predicting into the market in Bitcoin? I would say over the next week, next 7 days, where are we headed? Are we going to go higher? Are we going to go lower? This is our expectations. We want you to give us your expectations of Bitcoin in the next 7 days. So leave us a comment in the comment section and then tell us your TP price. Make sure you maintain a profitability. And again, we will speak on our next video.